Guys, how you doing? This is the Arcade 1-up Legacy Edition. Yes, here it is. Looks almost like the original Pac Man game that we all know and loved as we were growing up. It's an upgrade. I guess it's like an imitation type to imitate the old arcade game. Obviously, the arcade game was bigger, but Arcade1up went ahead and did this, and it's really nice. And I went ahead and got it, and I bought it out off of Best Buy, and it shipped and it got here. It was a pre-order, and they shipped it and got it here on time. It came UPS. Was waiting for it, and it's got here, and it went together pretty good. I actually was shooting like a partial assembly video, but you know what? I'm not set up for all that stuff, so I just went ahead and it's still on my camera. I might load it, upload it, whatever. But anyway, let's show you here what the games are. And the games on this, and I have the Asteroid game that has 8 games on it, but they're not the best of games. They're fun, and you know, Asteroid's all monotone, but with the black and white. So this one here has Pac Man, Pac and Pal, Super Pac Man, Pac Man Plus, Pac Land. And that last one is Pac-Mania. And then down below you have Galaga, Galaxian, Mappy, which I've never heard of, Dig Dug 2, and Rompers. So pretty good games, especially with all the Pac-Man stuff. And it looks like the arcade game. It's got a plexiglass thing here. So if you're back from the era when I grew up, you remember the people used to smoke and they would put the cigarettes on the buttons and you'd get the burn marks. Well, that's the plexiglass here protecting that there, the buttons and all. It's got this is more of a lithograph on here or just a sticker that's on there to replicate a coin slot, but it's not real. It's just a simple applique. And the base and everything is separate. You have to screw the base to the upper unit. It's pretty light. I lifted the upper unit onto the base and screwed it together, and it's fine. It's great. It comes with anchors that you can screw to the wall to anchor this so it won't tip over. But it's pretty stable. I got it down there now. It's pretty stable. And the nice thing is the base and the unit actually have plastic feet. So it's not in contact with the floor at all. It's actually sitting on that. So you don't have to worry about the OSB board wicking up any moisture or something like that because it actually sits on plastic feet. So the game's pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's got an adjustable volume controller here, so you can turn the volume up, down, and your game select with the knob here. So you can take the knob and you can. And you guys remember what all this stuff is here. So I'm not going to go through the games and playing the games. But the games, as a matter of fact, you know what? We're on Pac Man. I'll start it up. So we're going to select Pac Man. And it tells you what the controls do, everything the controllers do. And, you know, it's all common sense. So the 2 buttons up top here, it's an off and on button and a volume button. You got your A button down here to select the game. And then your, 1 player, 2 player thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the 1 player game, 1 player thing. And up pops the screen, and it goes through the normal setup, and then there it is. And I'll turn. And now I'm doing this one hand. And I'll die. So everything's real, guys, just like the old arcade game. The unit's actually has a 17-inch screen, just like the arcade game did. So it's got a 17-inch screen, just like the arcade game did. Looks just as real, and it feels just as real, other than the fact it's a little bit smaller. Get yourself a stool, sit down, and relax. And you got all these games, and it's really neat. So once I get the Asteroid game down here, and I get that, I just did a video for my skee ball game over there. I just did a video for that, so once I get everything all set up and get this basement all cleaned up, it's going to be a nice atmosphere. But guys, this is great. This thing here was, I think it came to $3.99 by the time I got done paying tax and the shipping and all that stuff, because this thing didn't ship for free. The skee ball game shipped for free, but this didn't. So I paid a little bit of shipping for this. I think it was like $400, a little over $400, but it's neat. It really is. So I'm having fun. Again, this is the Arcade1up Legacy Edition. This has all new scheme on it. So it's made to look like the original Pac Man game, just like it used to be in the arcade. The only difference is this is smaller. This is roughly about 5 feet. So it's small. It'll fit in. It'll fit in a decent sized space, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it being so large and so heavy. And another thing is too that it comes with all those games. So I think there's like 12 games on there. So you got 12 games you can play on there, and a lot of them are the good games. Galaga, Galaxian, the 2 Dig Dugs, and all the Pac Man games on there. Plus a game called Mappy and Rompers, which seem to be pretty fun games. So yep, the Arcade1up. Let me go back. Let me see. Take this back again. So I think you hold down the 1 player button here. Hold it down. And when you hold it down, it goes back to the default screen, which is the screen where all the games are listed there. And that's it. And then you have your 12 games. And that's it, guys. Adjustable volume, 12 games, beautiful color screen. It's amazing what they can do. And it's a flat panel screen. And behind that, I mean, it's the size of a monitor. Is what it is, a 17-inch monitor, and all the electronics are encompassed in that with a couple plugs in there. So it's amazing what they can do. It really is. And like I said, the screen's beautiful. Everything, the games play like the original arcade games. There is no differentiation between it. So if I blindfolded you, walked in and you played this, you wouldn't know if you were playing an arcade game or an Arcade1up game. It's all the same graphics, same everything. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, the Arcade1up Legacy Edition with the new graphics on it. Made to look like the original Pac Man game. The only difference is it's got 12 games in it. So you get to enjoy it and have this looking in your home somewhere. And it's beautiful. It's got the lighted marquee up top there. So the lighted marquee up here, that lights up. And the screen. It's awesome, guys. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.